George Washington's rules of civility and decent behavior in company and conversation. When George Washington was a young man, he wrote out for himself 110 rules that he tried to live by. By all accounts, he did. So he sought to become a gentleman by incorporating into his life these rules of etiquette. We'll read a few of them. Number 3, show nothing to your friend that may affright him. So in other words, don't frighten your friends, don't worry them. Number 1, every action done in company ought to be done with some sign of respect to those that are present. In other words, etiquette is based on how we behave in the presence of others. And we've been teaching etiquette here at Riley's Farm for a better part of 20 years. Today, John Harmon, one of our living history directors, is going to interview some of the students before and after their instruction in etiquette.
What does the word etiquette mean?
It means to just be fancy and proper and don't be a giant mess. Etiquette is proper manners. Don't mess with your food. Proper fancy.
George Washington's rules of civility and decent behavior, number 54. Play not the peacock, looking everywhere about you to see if you be well decked, if your shoes fit well, if your stockings sit neatly, and clothes handsomely. Where do we learn etiquette?
You can learn it pretty much anywhere, just by people who know how to be proper. Etiquette, I would say usually like at your family, like sometimes like they teach you manners. We learn it in our computer class.
Computer class, I see. Can you give me an example of some etiquette you learned in computer class?
When entering a room, you may shake someone's hand, and when exiting the room, you have to shake the hand again.
Why is it important to have etiquette? Why is it important to have manners?
So people won't think you're weird because it shows that you're appreciative.
Rule number 24, do not laugh too much or too loud in public. I've broken that one on occasion.
Can you give me an example of etiquette, manners?
You stand straight, and you always say please and thank you.
Do you suppose people nowadays have more or less etiquette than 200 years ago?
I guess less.
Less today, you think?
Yes.
Why is that, you think?
They have more stuff to do, like technology. They're more important than that, but
More important than manners?
they think
They think. I see. What do you think?
I think manners are more important than electronic.
Do you suppose that people nowadays have more or less etiquette than 200 years in the past?
I would say, maybe they do and do not. Because now they have fast food, but back then they didn't really have forks and spoons, and it was just made, so it was a little harder.
I see. So there were no forks or spoons 200 years ago?
And stuff like that.
Did they eat with their hands?
Yeah.
I see. So it's hard to be polite if you have to eat with your hands?
Yeah.
I see.
George Washington's rules for behavior, number 52. In your apparel, be modest and endeavor to accommodate nature. It's very important at the beach, I found.
What does the word rude mean?
Not proper, mean.
Mean?
Rude means to be not polite and not really converse with people. Rude is the opposite of etiquette.
Can you give me an example of something that's rude?
When you're talking, someone overtalks you. When you walk up to somebody and they're just like, "Hi, how may I help you?" And they're just like, "Fine, whatever, I don't really care."
And what would happen if nobody had any etiquette?
The world would be rude and not saying it is perfect, but less proper.
How would you introduce yourself to a new student at your school?
I would just go, "Hi, my name's Allison. Nice to meet you." I would say, "Hi, I'm Richard," and shake their hand, and say, "This is our class. Welcome." I would say, "Hello, my name's Emma." I'm not shy at all, so
No?
I would would you like to be my new friend?
Would you bow or would you curtsy?
if it's like the Queen of England.
Oh, the Queen of England. I see.
Number 12, shake not the head, feet, or legs, roll not the eyes, lift not one eyebrow higher than the other, wry not the mouth, and bedew no man's face with your spittle by approaching too near him when you speak. So, don't spit on people you're speaking to.
How would you ask someone to dance?
Can you dance with me?
How would you ask someone to dance?
I don't know.
Don't know. Would you bow or curtsy?
Maybe.
Hey, I'm Richard. Would you like to dance with me?
May I have the next dance?
I would just be straight out and go, would you like to dance?
George Washington's rule for behavior number 23. When you see a crime punished, you may be inwardly pleased, but always show pity to the suffering offender. So the next time you're at the courthouse and someone's in the pillory or the stocks, it's just not good form to be throwing bananas and vegetables, that sort of thing. You can be inwardly pleased, you can go behind a tree and smile, but don't be cruel to the poor person in the pillory, all right?
Miss Emma, you want to make certain there's a worthy suitor, so you're going to cough your arms together, throw your head to one side, then to the other, and then sigh deeply, go, and say, I suppose. You'll simply sweep down and sweep back up. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Yes, very good. Yes, and... Three lads.
So we're back, everyone, with Allison. She has just gone through our Revolutionary War Adventure Tour. And did you have fun?
Yes, I did.
Good. I got to ask you, did you go through the etiquette lesson?
Yes.
All right. And when we did the questions this morning about etiquette, did you learn anything in the station that you didn't know from this morning?
Yes, I did learn a little bit.
What'd you learn?
I learned how to curtsy.
Did you have a favorite part of the etiquette station?
When I was called up, I was really excited because
Yeah.
I haven't been called up yet today.
Did you learn anything from the etiquette station that you didn't know before you came here?
Yes, how to curtsy and how the boys do it too.
Did they make you dance?
My friends were like pushing me out there, and I was like, no! So I went back.
So they tried to volunteer you?
Yeah.
Did you have to dance?
Well, it was me and a girl, and we had to like kind of ask.
Oh, you had to ask someone to dance. I see. Was it like you thought it would be? No. Was it harder or easier? Harder. All right. Well, it's a good lesson to know, I suppose. Well, Bryce, thank you very much. We're glad you were here and hope you had fun today.